Hey everyone, Nuno here, welcome back to New Grimoire. And on today's episode, we're going to look into a couple of services like I've talked about on the last, or at the end of the last episode. We're going to look into these services, check them out, which ones are not working properly or we have lack of capacity. And we're going to address those issues either by upgrading the current infrastructure or by building new buildings. I don't know, we have to check them out. And we're gonna start with looking into the infographics in here. I think this may be a bit boring this initial time, but it's something I really like to do. It's this small micromanaging that I really like to do. Looking at the infrastructure, like I started on the last episode, we'll look into electricity. Everything seems to be fine. This is our main power electricity power plant. It's a geothermal power plant which is producing quite a lot of power, and we are exporting, which is also good. We are exporting some of it, so the excess, we are basically exporting the excess, which is fine. So electricity is fine. Water and sewage, we can see that we have a good amount of water availability. We do have a good capacity of sewage treatment, and sewage, that's something I kind of want to redesign. I really don't think this in here would be that much realistic, to be honest. You know, it's fine, I guess. You have like this alley road where then you have all these services. I don't think it works. I don't think that's how it should work. But for the time being, we're gonna leave it that way. We're just gonna move these, or we're gonna start working on this whenever we have the need for basically, upgrade the infrastructure, and then we're gonna think about how we're going to upgrade. Meanwhile, that's how it's gonna be working for the time being. It's not great, it's not perfect, but it will have to do for now. Looking at healthcare, and does it also have death care? Yes, it has both of them. So, healthcare. There's, I don't know. I look at these graphics in here, and it seems more yellowish than it is green. And I know the coverage in here is not very good. And I don't blame it, to be honest. Look, there's on total 2 clinics, which for the capacity that we have, we overall in the entire city, we only have 95 patients at the moment. So it is, in a good way, it is, we have enough capacity for the city, but the coverage doesn't seem to be very good. So we have a couple of things we can do. We can, first of all, we can build an hospital, but I think for the size of the city, we only have 25,000 inhabitants. I think that's overkilling. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and click on the clinics. So we can click on this clinic and check what we can do to upgrade the clinic. Now there's 2 upgrades. There's the extension wing. This one will require something from here, so I would have to remove some buildings or destroy some buildings. It's not really, looking at it doesn't make sense at the moment. Also, look, it is, you look at it and you see we have enough capacity for patients, so it's not important. And additional ambulances, I mean, this one has 5 ambulances and only 3 have been dispatched, so it's, honestly, I don't think it's needed any of those upgrades. Now what I've realized is that each of these clinics, they do have operating districts, and this one in here, it's operating through this district. It's very far, and what about, there's another clinic here, right? And what about this one? This one is more contained. Yeah, it's only these ones. So I guess the issue is the coverage, right? So the coverage is not very good. We have a clinic here. I think we need to build 2 more clinics before even thinking about an hospital. Now the clinics are not that expensive. So we could, first of all, we could build a clinic around here. We used to have one. For those that don't remember, we used to have one clinic in this village or Hoketown. And over here on this industrial park, we don't have a clinic at all. So let's first of all look at this map, or look at the city, and yeah, I think we're gonna build a clinic somewhere around here, and we're gonna build another one in Oaktown. So although Oaktown and Grovetown, they're gonna be very close to each other, I don't mind having it like that. And in fact, these 2 clinics, Oaktown and Grovetown Clinic, I think it's Grovetown. No, it's not Grovetown. It's Bedford Crossing. So I think they will focus. I think the clinic in Bedford Crossing will focus on Grovetown and Bedford Crossing, and Sunset Village, because they're close by. The Oaktown will focus on Oaktown, Grovetown, and Sunset. So there's going to be an overlap of districts, but that's fine, because whoever is living in here, if they are, well, they're probably closer to Bedford Crossing either way. But if they want to go to Oaktown, because, I don't know, for reasons, they can go. So we're going to do that, and that's going to be the first fix we're going to do. And we're going to look here in Oaktown and try to build a clinic that would make more sense for us in that regard. Okay, so here in Florence Industrial Park, I couldn't do much. I do want to keep some space for upgrading if needed this clinic, and the fact is, it's going to be, you know, it's going to access this area either way, this road. So it's not on the main road, so that's fine. And I kind of wanted only a one-way, like we did in Oaktown, and I'm gonna show you in a second, but it wasn't possible. So either way, I'm fine with that. We do have space for upgrading, at least to have at least one more wing around here on the side of the clinic. It's not gonna be much more than that, but it's kind of enough. There's not much I want to do either regarding detailing here on the city. On this park, I'm sorry. So there's not much landscaping to do here, and I'm fine with that. Looking up, one thing I forgot is to set up the working districts. So of course it's going to be on working. It's only going to be focusing on these ones. I can also focus on Emerson End. So Emerson End will have like a possibility to go on a couple of these districts. Now, one thing, can I turn off? Yeah, let me turn off these ads. They're kind of annoying sometimes, at least when I'm trying to talk. Okay, so that clinic is done over there. Looking at Oaktown, Oaktown is already set up. I've already set up the districts, and I built it very simple, as you can see. There's a one-way road that goes through here. It kind of helps a little bit this bus station. We have a bus station right next to the clinic, which is fine. I mean, it's not right next to it, but it's very close by. But of course, it required this other alley in here so that it would have access to the parking lot. Now this opens. Luckily, it opens like a couple of zoning areas in here. I'm not entirely sure what is the orientation in here in this part, but here I'm pretty much sure where it is. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to build here. Probably offices could be an option because we have houses in here, so I'm not really looking into commercial buildings. Although it wouldn't be a bad idea in here to have like mixed buildings, like smaller ones, having like this mixed housing. We could have smaller ones in here and check how it would look like. But I guess that's not, well, that's something we can do right now. It doesn't require a lot of time, so why not? We can have I think a 2x2, a 3x2. This one is not going. They're going on the other side of the road. I kind of wanted them to. Come on. Okay, so you have to erase them until they zone on the other side. I don't want this in here. People they are hating me. Okay, finally. So it makes more sense that they are here on this street instead of that one. And hopefully that's gonna be fine. We can add a couple of trees here too. You have spruce. Why not keeping why not keeping spruces in here also, like that? Not many, but 2 of them at least should be fine. And we can also do something around here. We do have in the future. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do here in the future, and I think we can do a couple of funny things in my opinion. We can do a couple of funny things in here. All right, so this is done. Healthcare should now be, hopefully we have now a very good coverage, or I think it's a good coverage. I'm not gonna say very good because we can see that here in Bedford Crossing we're gonna need to update eventually to an hospital. I mean, we can still keep the clinic, I guess. I think, realistically speaking, we would just deactivate the clinic, build something else after, and build a hospital. We do have space for building a hospital here if we want to. Garbage processing and treatment, I think everything seems fine. I mean, landfill was very full in here. Right now it's on a 61% capacity or availability, which is fine. And recycling center, I think it is helping a lot when it comes to processing status. So we're not accumulating that much to here. We are also processing, and it's not that far away. So we have trucks going in and out. So it should be fine, and I'm okay with that. For the time being, because we need to think about a better and proper plan to take care of the landfill. Either we stop having a landfill, or we have to build a bigger one in a different location, because this is going to start to be close by these areas. And I mean, I have probably some kind of plan for Primrose Dale that includes probably something similar to what happened to Sunside Crossing, which is still underdeveloped. We understand that. We can check pollution, and we can see that Sunside Crossing right now, ground pollution is almost none, which is good. It means that it has very low ground pollution, and Primrose Dale may have a similar project soon enough, and that means we're gonna have to move this industrial park somewhere. Looking at fire rescue, I think fire rescue through this area is fine. We just need something in here. We don't have anything, so let's build a firehouse. I'm thinking maybe in the future we're gonna look into a fire station for a more global overall of the city. If the fire, if we need like helipod or something like that, the fire station has an upgrade that can build like a helipod pad or something, which would definitely make it quite a lot better for us. Looking at it, I kind of want it to be built here close to this intersection. The main reason is if this one doesn't have like a big upgrade, so the only upgrade is the amount of fire engines. Once again, it's not about the amount of fire engines that we are having any issues. It's mostly because we need to understand how much of these districts, or how much of it needs to be taken care or needs to get coverage. Okay, so I think we have these two main fire stations, and now we're gonna have this other one that is going to be focusing mostly on the industrial area, only on here. So there's, like I said, there's overlapping, but it is fine. It is fine. Plus, the firehouses also give jobs to people, so we're taking care of that. So that's cool. Disaster control, we have nothing. We have nothing for disaster control. I guess that it will only happen if we have like a big disaster. Otherwise, I don't think it's gonna happen. Police coverage, we only have 2 stations, and they're doing a good job. I think they're doing a good job, but I look in here and I'm kind of afraid that this area may be more more in danger. So let's think about and building a police station. I would say that normally police station would be nearby the firehouse, or maybe in the same street. So I'm thinking if we place it around here, once again, it's not about the amount of police cars we have. It's mostly about the coverage. So the more we have, it's going to be more safe. And this police station is going to cover, once again, these ones. There's going to be an overlap. That is fine. There's an upgrade for more space for police vehicles. I don't think we need more more police vehicles at the moment. For those ones, at least. It doesn't mean we don't need them in the future. So we have this one that is already updated, and this one goes to a lot of districts. Yeah, it's fine. This one is updated. We have another one here. It's not updated. No, it is. It is also updated. 12 vehicle cars. I don't think this one needs to be updated. Honestly, I don't think so. Alright, so what about administration? Administration means currently we have this welfare office that has no specific district, but we're gonna build another welfare office, and I kind of am thinking where it should be placed, and I think around here. It's a more central area. So I think it's here in police administration. We could build a welfare. The only issue is the welfare building is really big. We only have one place that it could fit, and it seems to be this one. And I kinda don't want it to be there because I was thinking maybe we could add these around here eventually. And if we build the plus, there's also okay, this one doesn't fit. So where are we going to be placing the welfare? I thought this would be the best location because it's more central. But if we do that, we are going to break down some road infrastructure that makes no sense for us. But we definitely need something around here. You know what? Right now, it's more important to have this than, I think, university. And if we need to upgrade university, we can always try to adapt the zoning around here. So this welfare is going to be focusing mostly on the close by districts. I would say these ones in here. Bedford Crossing has a lot of people, so it's going to be needed that. And Mulberry, not the one in Mulberry district, but this welfare around here is also going to work, but on all these other districts that we have, and therefore it's kind of like divided. I would even say not university. No, where is it? This welfare could also have Maplebrook. It can be between two of them. Okay, I don't mind it, and that should also fix the problem with the administration. It should have a better coverage, I hope, but maybe it doesn't, and I may have just made it stupidly worse. Now here is the big problem we have. We need to check elementary schools and colleges. University seems to be fine with the capacity and students we have. High school is definitely fine. Elementary school, not so much. So we're gonna look into elementary school and after that college. And looking at elementary schools, I don't know how many we have. I know we have this one in here that is, and I should go like that. That is upgraded with space, so it's full capacity, and yeah, I'm not surprised. We have another elementary school. This one is not full capacity, but it's going to be now, so we're going to expand that. It's going to take a lot more students, and it's taking students just from this side, and it's completely full. Do we have more elementary schools? Let's look at where we have. So we have a college here. This is high school, elementary school. Over there, there's nothing. Over here, like I said, oh, we have another elementary school over there. So we have this one. We can also upgrade this one. There you go. Gives more capacity. And the high school. And we also have there a college. So by doing this, we just upgraded the elementary schools. It gave us a little bit of capacity. I guess that's fine for the time being. But I'm betting that we're gonna have to build another elementary school. So maybe we can use Bradford Crossing to build another elementary school. And that, my friend, I think that's something we're gonna do. I like this area for that reason. We're gonna first, so I'm going to build maybe a couple of walking paths around here, and then we're gonna build this elementary school. That I want to think that it's going to be the most upgraded, so I'm gonna upgrade it fully, and we'll see what happens. So, this school, elementary school, should be working mostly on these districts only. And I would even say that it's mostly for Bedford Crossing. It's a full updated high school. It has a children's clinic. It has a playground in the back. So it's kind of like a big infrastructure that was built. There's walking paths around here. There was a remaking of this basically section. It used to be like that. You have this like strange curve. Now it's completely right. You have like straight line in here with a runabout that is close to this other one. That's fine. There's also a tram line going through here, which is also fine. I don't think there's there's tram rails, not a line. I don't think there's a tram line over there going. Oh no, there isn't. There is not. So that's fine. So this school is elementary school should be able to give us more or less a better capacity to our city, and I think we are definitely better this way. All these elementary schools are now. I think all of them have their own districts. This one is completely full. I kind of wanted it to be maybe it should be only focusing on this side of the city and then on that one on the other side. That wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest, but you know what, it's fine. There was another problem we had with education, which was college, right? So college is also in the verge of capacity. There's nothing much I can do in here. I mean, we already have made this extension wing. This is a city-wide college. Last episode we did take care of it and make it look a little bit more, you know, cool and less awkward in this island or peninsula. And I think we probably, since we already have a college and we have an elementary school, would it be too bad if we build another college in here? Colleges are big. We could build another college around here. You know, I think land in here is flat. We would have enough space for upgrading it. Is it nearby this other one? Yes, but it would definitely give us more focus over here. So we'd have this college for this section, this other college for that one over there. So I guess, should we build some kind of road? Because this is the main road. I wouldn't want it to be on the main road. We could build on this one though, and it wouldn't be much of a problem. There's no connection. In the future we could have some kind of connection over there. So yeah, let's do that. Let's build a college through here. And this college takes pretty much the entire area, and that I'm fine with that. We will not upgrade it. We will leave upgrade space, but we will not upgrade it. This college will only focus on here, while this one now is going to be focusing on these other districts. Okay, and yeah, I don't know if it's going to be the same value, but I know we lost a couple of students in here. Capacity wise became better, and we getting new students around here. So whoever is living here now has to go to this college, the Bedford Crossing College, I guess, instead of the Blackwood Heights. And it should take care of capacity of all the issues. Yeah, college now is very good. We have a very good coverage or capacity for college, university, and all the education that is needed. Communication, let's look at post offices. We do not have, am I wrong? We do not have any post mails over there, and this is important. I think this is important. We also don't have anything around here, so let's do that. Let's have some mailboxes in these areas. I'm thinking it would make sense to have a mailbox not on the main roads, but on these other ones. I think one around here near to the clinic would make sense. We're probably gonna need another one, probably around. I wouldn't want it to have it on the roads with tram tracks. So I'm thinking, would it make sense to have one around here? I don't see why not. We could have one around here. There you go. So we have like two. I would also give one around here. You don't have tram tracks over there, so it's fine. So let's add that over there. So coverage over here is good. Here seems to be good too. Only here needs a little bit more coverage also. Not because of the farms or anything like that, but I'm thinking it wouldn't be too bad to have like a mailbox maybe around here. And maybe another mailbox. Maybe around here, near to the park. I think that would be fine. Let's also look into communications. And communications, we need a tower around here, so it can have better communication through this entire area. I was thinking like something more central. This wouldn't be a bad idea around here, the train tracks, you know, but I don't know, it feels, I don't want to use it. I would not want to use it on the main road, and I don't want to use here because we're gonna upgrade it later on. It does make more sense to be I don't know, it wouldn't make more sense. It wouldn't make sense to be here, but then we will lose coverage. Here is a good location. It would be more of a centralized area, or we could have. We could say, hey, you know what? You're gonna lose one of your job locations. You're just gonna replace one of those. Or we could build it around here and it still would be fine. You know what? I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build an alley. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build an alley. This is a one-way road. We can build and let's snap to the building. Something like that. We can build an alley around here. And this alley can connect through here. And then we can build these communication tower and have it in a place that it doesn't screw up much of it. So let's say it like that. And now we're going to go to each one of these communication towers, and we're going to probably upgrade the wireless network antenna. Basically, by doing that, it increases the coverage area of the mast. We can also enhance the network so it can allow more traffic. So the upkeep will increase. Let's see how we are in the budget wise. I don't know. For now, I think we should only upgrade the mass capacity. Ooh, there's a problem. We have a problem with the electricity. Okay. What is happening here is we have a bottleneck through this entire area. So it means that we need to bring in electricity to somewhere else. Which is not completely ideal. If we could use some power line. We could use some power lines around. Let me think. If we use a power line, which we can, right? Would it still be a bottleneck? Because if we use a power line, everything goes to here. Nothing is going to here on a proper way. Is it? No, we have disconnections, but nothing is connecting to here. This in here is a bottleneck. It's already. Yeah, it's because we're consuming a lot more. And it has to do with the road capacity, right? So road capacity, if we upgrade the road capacity, would it do anything? No, it's always 40, right? If I go with the power line, in the other hand, gives 80. So this is a good question. Let me try this. Let me build a power line that I would say gets out from here, like the main one, and let's just build a power line. In fact, the power line should be closer. Sorry, power line should be closer to to the road, in my opinion. So let's just say that we build a power line like this. We connect it. And we can connect it to here. So we have a power line. Power line, I know it will transport a lot more electricity. If we do it like that, will it... Will it... This is a good question, alright? Will this... will this be enough? I don't know. I know that this can... this can help. I know this can help, and maybe connect that. By doing that, will we be able to remove the bottleneck? Yes, we can. It's kind of... can we?
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing
So,
down.
the power plant is not producing enough electricity. There's an energy bottleneck over here also.
Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Why is that? There's not enough electricity.
The commercial district is booming.
Okay, I think that may be...
Bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood.
It's over...
You can now shop for designer shoes while
I mean,
sipping a fancy local
is it because we are selling? No, we should be fine.
good for business. And
We don't have a bottleneck over there, it's just...
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after that.
So, are we having any complaints when it comes to electricity? Yes, we have. We have complaints around here. So, let me pause the game because this is affecting this side of the city. And what if we build this transformer station? So transforms high voltage currents coming from a power plant to lower voltage currently usable by buildings. We could use that. You know, we could use that, and we could sever. You know, we could just say. We could have some kind of, yeah, we could have some kind of power. We could have a transformer station around here. It wouldn't be the worst situation. To here, where we have the recycling center and this other one, we'd have that, and we could have these power lines going through here. So everything is paused for the time being. We'll unpause it for the time being also. We could connect, and then we could try to connect it through here. Gonna go up a couple of meters, I think so, and then we could go down and we could connect through here, and that could take care of all that issue, or at least some of it, because, yeah, exactly. What happens is that now with this transformer station, let's look into electricity. It's transformer station. It is converting this electricity that is being produced in here. It's not being overwhelmed, and it is, I think from here it's basically supplying through this entire area, or it should be supplying to this entire area. And from here we are selling, but we could have used another, and maybe we can do that because this is always I think this is underground. We could use, eventually if we start getting another bottleneck, we can use another transformer station, probably around here or closer here, so we will have enough electricity over there. So that's fine. Either way, we were looking into radio masts, and let me check how many we have. So this one has now a better coverage, which is good. We do have another one to here. Let's upgrade it. That's fine. Do we have another mast? I know we have a couple of masts. So this is... We have another one here, right? Yeah, let's upgrade it also. So by upgrading the network, the wireless network antenna, we have a bigger coverage, which is definitely important for us. Do we have more? We have one here, one here. Okay, I kind of want this one because I think this one is more important. This one in here has I think it has a good coverage, for at least for the area itself. Here, I think we can also upgrade this one so it has a better coverage. So people will have more. Yeah, it's gonna be looking better. It's only here. Also, we can increase the coverage. And I think it's not just the coverage. I think in here we're also going to go upgrade these two masts because these are important areas and we want them to have like better internet connections. Here, I think here is fine, and over there it's also fine. So I think if you now look into communication, I think it's pretty good right now to the entire city. Maybe one or two areas that could have a better upgrades over there, but you know, it's fine. So I think that's gonna be it for today. I mean, we next episode we're probably gonna look into transportation. I think we need to rethink a little bit about how we're going to do our own transportation. There's a couple of projects coming up sometime soon. I'm thinking the airport, which was a promise that the current mayor did to win the elections. There's also a possible arbor to be built. There is a subway possible solution also in the future to Bradford Crossing, maybe, other than using the tram, and maybe using a tram on the old town. By the way, that's something that the current mayor has said, that he wanted to change Hamilton Way to be known as Old Town because that's where the old town was born. So that's like the initial house or the initial area for the city was Hamilton Way. There's also upgrades to happen in Hamilton Way as the old town. There's a couple of buildings that are going to grow up slightly more. Mostly some of these row housing are going to become medium apartments, something similar to what happened in this side of the road. There's quite a lot of things going on that is going to happen on the next episode, I believe. Why is it the bus station is having an issue, but it's not really the bus station, is the vehicles. We don't have enough vehicles. Okay, we don't have enough vehicles because where is a bus depot? It's this one. No, we should have enough buses. I mean, we have capacity for 45 buses. We're only using 39. We have buses en route. There's buses that came due. I guess these buses are returning. They mean that they have... I don't know what really happened here, but we do have enough buses. I just don't know why it's saying we don't have enough buses. Maybe it has to do with the line capacity. Let me look into it before finishing this episode. Where do I see? Okay, it's here, right? Yeah, so buses. Yeah, we are talking about the intercity buses. We have 2 and 3 buses. We have 3 vehicles assigned. We only have 2 currently on the big Shatan. And what about big? We only have 2 also. So maybe that's it. No, big Shatan. That's what I saw, right? Big Shatan. And Gilbert's. Gilbert should have 4 vehicles, but we're only using 3 at the moment. So it's missing a vehicle. It's probably because it's on a yeah. I think it's because it's Big Shaitan. Is it? Which one? Which one is not enough? So it's here. Let's check the routes. So we don't have, it's the intercity buses. Yeah, probably what's happening is we may have a couple of buses that went to I honestly don't know. I don't think there's like a lot of people coming in. I mean, this bus didn't bring a lot of people, and it's not taking out a lot of people either. I think yeah, we could have more depots, but we have enough. I think it's mostly because there's here on the bus depot there's a couple of buses that are where is the bus, by the way? Okay, it's returning. Honestly, it makes no sense to me right now, mostly because we have enough. Is this maybe a bug? Look, we have capacity for 45 buses. 39 are being used, right? We have en route, we have returning, we have boarding. I mean, it don't seem to be any of them seems to be on maintenance. I honestly don't understand. We could extend the garage, but it wouldn't make any sense. We don't have space for it anymore. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. It's probably some kind of bug, and eventually it will be fixed, I think. I hope. Maybe it was some kind of issue with the maintenance of some of these buses. Either way, guys, I'm sorry for taking a little bit more time looking into this, but I just looked into the sign, to the icon, and it was strange. As you can see, yeah, probably it was a bug, or probably it was because we had buses on maintenance. No, well, there's an icon over there again, but maybe it's because we have less. It's because it's well, it could be also because we have few buses. We could increase the amount of buses over there. We have capacity for that. But either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that today's video was a bit more boring. It didn't upgrade much of the city. It didn't do much to the city. Also, we were just looking at services and trying to improve the services that we have currently on the city. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment with suggestions, or just saying what is up in your mind, and regarding the city, of course. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Thank you for watching. Cheers.